Chris Evans, great to see you again, bud.
Likewise, man. How you doing?
Great. I've got a funny guest that wants to say hi real quick. You met her at an award show, and it was you and Hemsworth talked about her in one of our interviews. Mom, say hi to Chris Evans. Do you remember that interview? We were walking out. You remember my mom came up and you looked over, is this your mom? And because we had just met or
made out with her real quick.
Well, no,
like, there you go. Just a little one.
Then you went there. Dude, it's like everywhere. We still get a gazillion views on it.
I know. I feel so sorry for you. We just, we had hit the wall, and you're doing these things all day. And I tell you what, I think after that interview, they were like, we're not pairing Chris with Hemsworth ever again. Because
let me tell you what's even stranger. In like 4 hours, I'm talking to Hemsworth for a thing that he's doing right now. So I get you both at the same date. Man, just miss you tremendously. All right. You have done some huge work. I don't need to tell you that. I've had the fortunate experience of talking with you on a lot of those projects, but I want to know, how much of a dream role is it for you to voice and bring to life Buzz Lightyear in this amazing film?
Yeah, it's a dream come true. I mean, I grew up loving Pixar movies. I love all animated movies, but Pixar certainly was, really setting the stage for some impressive new terrain in the medium. So I'm just over the moon. I mean, words really can't describe. I mean, it's not just being able to collaborate with Pixar, but to try and bring a character that we all know and love to life in a new way is it's an honor.
Again, getting to, I've known you for several years, and I just had this vision while I'm watching this film of you practicing the voice, like in the mirror. You're giving me really like just saying to infinity and beyond, and just tell me how you made him your own, because you really did, man.
Sure. Slowly and carefully. I mean, the first couple sessions, you can't help but just, you hear Tim Allen in your head, and that's all you're doing. And you just think, okay, I can't just do a Tim Allen impression. You have to honor what Tim did, because he's phenomenal. I mean, he made, the reason we're making this movie is because he did such iconic work. But at the same time, the character won't have any depth or dimension if you just try to impersonate what he did. So you take what he did as your roadmap, and you want to make sure you pay respect to that, because that's why we love the character, but still find a way to incorporate some own choices. And I think that comes with the writing. Pixar is so good at making these really beautiful scenes, and you almost can't help, just as an actor, when you're reading some of these lines, from just kind of dropping into some new terrain of truth beyond this idea of Tim Allen.
Who did you tell first when you landed the role?
My family. I'm on a family group text chat chain, whatever. So yeah, I dropped it there, and they were all over the moon. My nieces and nephews, I wanted to tell them, but they can't really keep a secret. So we had to be quiet for, we had to be quiet for like a year before we could finally tell them.
All right, we're going to close with this. Take me back to the first time that you saw Pixar, the Toy Story films, when you first saw Buzz Lightyear. Tell me about that.
I mean, I loved everything about that movie, truly. I mean, Buzz Lightyear was fantastic. Buzz Lightyear was even dazzling to the other characters in the Toy Story movie. He really was. That's the energy the character brought to that film. But just that whole film was just so new and exciting, and knowing that Pixar had so much more to offer us in years that followed was just such an exciting thing for me, just this massive animation nerd.
And here you are, Mr. Buzz Lightyear. Chris, always great to see you, man. Next time in person, because I miss you a ton, brother. And
sounds good, pal.
Seriously. All right, man. Be safe. I'll see you next time.
Take care, man.